Hi, Tracy here, and I'm going to do a little something different. I am going to do a little series of layouts in process that are pictures from all four of my kids at the beach. And they're somewhat similar pictures taken all on the same day. And I've already done three of the layouts, and I realized that I should make it a series. So I'm going to call it a beach series, and I'm going to post the process videos more often than I normally do. So be looking for that. This is the first video in the series, and it's going to be of pictures of my oldest son. And then I'm going to be posting my next son, Matthew, and then another video of my next boy, Chad. And then last but not least, a picture of my daughter that I haven't done yet. And I'm showing glimpses of the finished layouts, the first three already here. So just a little hint of what's to come. So I will be again posting more often, which normally I don't, but for this I will be. So here we go. Here is the first layout in process, and the title is Love This Moment. So I'm using, for this first layout in the series, I'm using sort of a hodgepodge of stuff. I had a bunch of kits out on my desk, and I kind of pulled from the different kits to put this one together. So I had that wood grain paper with the like distress look. That was from my stash, and I believe that's a crepe paper. That's an older one. So, and then I have this paper with the writing on it that says I love you. Oh no, love is all you need. Love is all you need. And it's like in cursive. I love that paper. And so I know that there's orange, there's like an orangey yellow, more of a yellow, in my son's shorts. And so I'm kind of trying to pull from that. I don't always pay attention to the colors in a picture. A lot of times you have to, because they're so distracting and so prominent that you're forced to deal with them in a layout. But in this layout I didn't really have to, because it's only a little bit, but it just made me actually go in that direction. So the colors of the layout end up being mostly this neutral colors, but then with a little bit of that orangey yellow, and then just a little bit of blue, like almost a turquoise, but not quite turquoise blue. That I do end up putting a little bit of that blue paper that I had out and took away. I do end up putting that. And that's an old paper from my stash. Actually, a friend gave it to me, so I have no idea how old it is, and I don't know the name of it. I didn't pay attention. I sat down to do these, to narrate these, and I don't have the names of the products with me. I am going to use that, there's that paper again, and I am going to use that Maggie Holmes, the ephemera pack there. That's from a kit, and then this sticker sheet is from a kit as well, and the Scraptastic people cut off the manufacturer strip so it would fit in the bag. So I actually do not know the company that makes that. I thought I was going to go with that vellum piece there that says Dream Big, because I like the colors of it, and I really do like the colors, and it would have worked. But I end up doing something different that I liked a whole lot better. So and this layout I do very different than what I usually do. I'm going to have everything to the right and way at the bottom left, and then leave the top left section completely blank other than this distressed wood paper. So it's not really blank, but it's such a neutral that it's a big, huge blank space in the layout, and I never do that. So, I mean, maybe I probably have in the past, and I have a process video of it, but I don't remember doing it, and it is very against my grain, but this particular layout just screamed for that. The title, how I have Love This Moment right there at the bottom, that's the ephemera piece from the Maggie Holmes collection there, and then the way the wood grain is going down, creates an arrow the way they have it on the paper. It just allowed for that space to be blank. I think even if the paper wasn't like that, it would have worked. So I do absolutely love how this layout came out, and it was actually very easy and not a lot of embellishment. So it's a fairly simple layout, but I really, really love the way it came out. So I know I'm going to do the pictures there, so I am going ahead and gluing those down with my ATG. And as I'm working, I'm liking the gold accents because of the yellow. And so I am going to I only end up using one. And it's a heart. But that's typical, with the boy layout. I don't like to do anything, I don't like to go over the top with like glitzy, shiny things. So the one heart is really enough. And that is a cork arrow, which was just perfect for that little spot right there. And that Thankful for You came off of that sticker sheet. I don't know if you saw me pull it off of there. I just cannot. I can tell you this Scraptastic kit, it is either it's either January, February, or March kit. Again, I don't have the stuff in front of me. And I'm looking, I didn't use very much of the kits for these layouts, just a smidge. So now I'm creating a little embellishment by using the cork and the foil heart, and then it says happy heart. Sorry, I was off camera there, but I stapled those together with my tiny attacher to make my own little embellishment there. And I foolishly used liquid glue, trying to glue the foil heart down to the cork, and forgot that that's a no-no with that foil because it makes it crumple and fold, and it can really be a disaster. So that was a mistake. That's something to avoid. It worked out alright, but it could ruin it for sure. And now I'm trying to figure out where, I know I need to do something around this picture up there, but I was trying to figure out where did I want that to be. But I didn't want it on the right side because that would have made like a backwards L and for the eye, and I just really didn't like that. So I went ahead and went to the left there. So I had a cork arrow that I didn't want that's Studio Calico cork arrows from my stash, and I didn't want the little end pieces, I don't know what you call that on an arrow. The ones that make it look like an Indian arrow or a Cupid's arrow. I wanted it to be more less lovesy, lovey. So now I'm looking, thinking, what else do I want to do here? Because I know it's missing something, but I really do love it. But then I realized, oh, a little bit of that washi tape, that came from one of the kits. And it was perfect. So I went ahead and put it in the 3 spots. And then I pull out my wood grain sequins, and that was just perfect. Because it's masculine but pretty at the same time. And I'm using glossy accents to attach those. And I believe that should be it. Yep. There's the finished product with the big blank space in the left. So that is my first layout in my beach layout series. So I will be posting the next beach layout in the series of my son Matthew in the next couple of days. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.